Oh, hi. It's me. You might be wondering why it's dark. That's because I'm leaving for work and the sun hasn't even come out yet. So there's that. And I feel bad because I haven't recorded anything because I've been, I don't know, busy or whatever. So why don't I show you what I eat today on the Starch solution while, I have a job, I have things to do, I don't get to just sit around and cook all day. I have to go and do. So I'll show you what I eat. And I also wanted to I have not given you guys like a 2-month update or nothing like that because I feel like, I don't know if like stuff's getting redundant. I don't know what else to say other than I'm still on the Starch solution. I still really love it. It's not only does it not at all feel like being on a diet, it feels easier than regular eating. I'm not kidding. Like I'll explain more later, but my hand's cold and I'm gonna put my hand in my pocket. Here comes the sun. Da, da, da. It's so early. Hi, so I'm at the back room of my work and I have a lot to do. I just got here and I'm annoyed because I took the earliest bus I could and I still don't have time for anything. I forgot my work clothes in the washing machine last night, so they weren't dry, so I'm wearing these like jeggings, these black jeggings that are not cute. I mean, my store's like nice, so I like to try to look good and wear, nice pants, but I'm wearing like crappy. I'd show you, but I have no time for anything. So what I'm doing is I have oats and I just throw in brown sugar because I don't know, it was 5 in the morning and I don't friggin' know. So I'm pouring water and I'm heating it up for like 3 minutes. These are the gluten-free oats. They take a little longer than, I was watching, like High Carb Hannah has been doing like a video a day for a month, and she's talking about how she doesn't use microwaves, and I get it. I understand why people that are health conscious don't use microwaves, but guess what? In my world, look, I don't exactly have a stove here I can heat stuff up on, so I'm heating that up, and while that's heating up, I'm gonna clock in and count one of the drawers and count the deposit, and then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna this is not a practical place to record. Alright, so I have like 5 minutes to eat, actually, because I don't know, there's a problem with one of the registers and kind of whatever. Oh, carbs, 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 carbs. This is just so amazing. I'll talk about this briefly, but there's a whole lot of videos on YouTube if you're curious. If you just search high carb vegan, oh my god, all the different. So another popular thing is like people that eat a lot of fruit, they get their carbs from fruit, and for breakfast they have like, I don't know, like 10 bananas and a smoothie and or whatever, figs. Ugh, God, it sounds. Nah, give me oats. It's just easy. Like, it's just easy having oatmeal for breakfast for me. It's just easy. Like the whole. I was all about. Look, I've seen the documentaries. I've seen friggin' what's that really popular one? It has McDougal in it. Forks Over Knives or whatever. All that stuff. I've seen all that stuff. I'm not saying that there's not a benefit to having like kale, mashed up kale in a glass for breakfast or none of that. I'm sure that's very healthy. However, the difference between me and like a lot of vegan or whatever YouTubers is that I'm not so preoccupied with like my weight or being the perfect weight or like being the healthiest person on earth, because I don't know. Another thing High Carb Hannah recently talked about, for example, was how she gave up caffeine, and she talked about caffeine and how bad caffeine is. Look, I'm not that into being healthy that I'm gonna quit caffeine, okay? I've been drinking coffee daily since I was 13. It's not gonna stop. I like coffee, and I don't care if it's whatever your adrenal glands, you know, I just don't care. Hannah, she said she used to drink like 8, 9, 10 cups of coffee a day. I'm not like that. I drink like a cup or two in the morning and maybe another one in the evening, and that's it. So I drink between 1 to 3 cups of coffee today. Today was none because friggin' Starbucks sucks. And I go there, the line's out the door, and there's only 2 people behind the counter. And I waited in line for like 10 minutes and I had to leave. Anyway, the point is I'm not putting myself through caffeine withdrawal. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not trying to be like perfectly healthy or the perfect weight here. I just want to be healthy, period. Like, who cares about being perfect? And I just want to be like a normal, healthy weight. You know, that's why I'm doing this. I'm not here trying to lose as much weight as possible. If I don't care, I'm happy with my weight. I mean, I've been going to the doctors lately. None of them have said nothing about my weight, which is all I've ever wanted, because every time I've gone to the doctors with any kind of ailment, the first thing they say is lose weight. And you know what? They don't say that no more. Last time I went to the doctor because my hands and feet were numb from MS, they didn't automatically test me for diabetes or assume it was diabetes, which is nice. I mean, I know why they do it. It's a common symptom of diabetes, but, you know, I'm not diabetic. I'm not, I don't know. So that was just very nice. It's nice I'm happy with my weight. I'm not obese. I'm only overweight according to charts. And yeah, I want to lose weight, and I have been losing some weight doing this, but I'm not here trying to have like the perfect body or none of that. You know, I'm going to continue to drink coffee. I don't care how it might, I don't care. And I don't even care, you know, it stains my teeth. It does all these bad, I don't care because I love it. So I'm going to keep drinking it. And that's the difference between me and other, I guess, vegan YouTubers, is I'm just trying to be healthy for, I haven't even been eating, and I have like 2 minutes left. This is going to be a long vlog, because I still have like 2 more meals to do. I just want to control my weight, you know, I don't know. And I want to control my weight in a way that I don't feel like I'm on a diet, and that's what this whole thing's about. You know, that was the thing with trying to eat paleo and low carb. It just was feeling too much like a diet. I wanted something I could do long term for the rest of my life, so I don't have to worry about my weight for the rest of my life. I just couldn't do low carb long term. I mean, I liked it or whatever, but I just couldn't do it long term. Alright, I am on lunch right now. It's almost, what time is it? It's 1:39. I'm starving. I mean, oh my god, my boss saw my pants and she was like... Alright, so while my food is heating up, let's talk more about the starch solution, shall we? Since I don't talk enough about it. How have the 2 months been? Well, they've been great. Now, I know that the one thing that people really give a crap about is how much weight did I lose? Well, I've lost a very unastounding 5.2 pounds since in the past 2 months, which is pretty nice because, I don't know, I'm happy with that because I've said this before, I'm not freaking out about my weight no more. I'm done. I'm really doing this to try to, I just want to eat healthy. That's it. Maintain a healthy weight, whatever. The phone's ringing. Oh. It's so busy at my job. Oh my god, I'm so glad I can take a break right now. Anyway, so, okay, what else did I want to talk about? Let's see, what are all the other benefits of the starch solution? Another thing that you guys kept asking me is, have I noticed a reduction in my MS symptoms since I started doing this? And I can say that I've had a very large reduction in some symptoms lately, but that's... I just heard a very loud bang out there. I'm on break. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, my food's done, thank God, because I'm starving. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, have I had a reduction in MS symptoms? I have, but that's because I've also just started new conventional medicine lately. That's all it is. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't work or whatever, that it's not. I know that McDougal likes to kind of brand the Starch solution as like a cure to MS or whatever. I haven't had a reduction in symptoms, but the medication I've been taking helps me a lot. It's helped me walk. It's helped me, I started taking a new medicine for feeling tired, and see, that's helping me. I mean, the Starch solution it is awesome, but I can't say that I've had a reduction in symptoms because of it. Either that or, I mean, I started, smells so good. I started medication around the same time I started the Starch solution, so it's hard for me to tell. But, I can just tell you that I just feel awesome in general on it, and it's really easy and it's really cheap. I can tell you I'm actually literally saving money on food eating this way because it's so cheap. Here, let me give you an example. What's lunch? Okay. This is a thing of okay. Rice. There's a lot of rice in here. Rice. Vegetables. These were frozen Asian style vegetables, so they're lightly seasoned. And actually also when I heated up those vegetables, I mixed in a can of Amy's vegetable soup. It's real good. I know I had more to talk about, but I'm like distracted by all the sounds that are going on behind me. This is kind of a bad 2-month update, but basically I lost 5 pounds. I feel good. It's really easy. It's really cheap. And I just like how I'm like full it keeps me full for the most part. I mean, I'm hungry now, but that's because I ate at like, what time was that? Like 7:30 in the morning, and it's 2:30, so that's why I'm hungry. Keeps me satisfied. I have energy. This is so good. I mean, I just really like it. I don't know what else to say. I mean, yeah, I'm happy with everything, and I can't believe not only did I not gain weight eating all the carbs I want, because that's another thing I want to, how effortless this diet is. Not only did I not gain weight, I lost 5 pounds in 2 months, effortlessly. Absolutely no exercise. 0. I've put in, I can say, about 0 minutes of cardio in the past 2 months. So, alright, I'll show you dinner later. You know what? One more thing I wanted to talk about. I've been eating gluten lately. That is a big change that happened in the past 2 months since I started the Starch solution. And it's not like I eat a ton of gluten. It's not like I'm like, I don't know, eating pies. I don't know. But it happens like, I guess because, alright, so the Starch solution, very basically, it's a high carb diet. So lots of carbs, very low fat, as little fat as possible, if any. And high carb, low fat, and it's vegan. So it's not hard to find things to eat, but it's a little hard to find things to eat that are gluten-free. So now here in the mall, I've basically been living here the past month or so, and I haven't there are a few things I can eat. Like there's a sushi place and they make really good veggie sushi that's not that expensive. There's my mall has a place that makes like teriyaki chicken, but you can get it just with vegetables, so that's cool. So I'll get that, just vegetables and rice with like teriyaki sauce. Or I'll have what else? Oh, so this is where the gluten comes into play, because that's not a lot, and that's also kind of expensive. I don't like that. So what I have done is I've just, for example, I've gotten like plain bagels at Starbucks. Why? Because they're $1.50 and they have a gram of fat in the whole thing. So I'll eat, like, there's been times I've eaten a couple of those for breakfast and I feel fine. some of you have said that. You said that when you start eating vegan, don't be surprised if you can find that you can eat gluten again. So that's kind of cool. So I've eaten bagels. You can see that's why I have acne now. It's the friggin' gluten. I promise. I really feel like gluten has to do with acne, but that's for another vlog. But what else do I eat with gluten? I don't know. I've had like pasta when there's nothing else to have. I've had what else have I had with gluten? I'm trying. Tortilla wraps. Why? Because gluten-free tortillas suck. Oh, and I also get bean burritos from I have gotten bean burritos at Taco Bell with lettuce and tomato. That's not gluten-free at all. It's also probably not low-fat, but that's another thing. I have kind of, this second month, I've kind of slid into a more like conventional veganism, I guess. There's a lot of days where I just have like a giant bowl of cereal for dinner, especially working like this. I would eat a big bowl of cereal for dinner tonight if I had any. I'm all out. Ugh. So I'm probably eating this again. So that's the trick. What you do is, like these vegetables or whatever, I just make a big batch of them, and then I have them in a big Tupperware, and then I just divvy it out. You know, like I have... So it seems hard pulling something like this together, but all I did this morning was scoop rice out, put it in here, and then scoop out some of that. And then that was lunch, and then I'm done. So it's actually really easy. Once you get started, it's very easy to continue. I always have a supply of potatoes in the fridge, sweet potatoes. I have, actually I think that's all I have right now. I have to... Alright, I'll vlog more later. Alright, I've been home for like 2 hours and I completely forgot I was recording this today. This is what I'm eating right now. This is just potatoes that I had in the fridge. Then I don't know, I have already baked potatoes in the fridge for me to just eat or heat up. I felt like these heated up, so I'm just eating them plain because they're sweet potatoes and sweet potatoes are banging. And I mean, that's my Starch solution update, and this is what I'm eating today. I'm not eating, it's 8:30 and I'm like, I have to get up at like 4 for work, so I'm like, can Christmas please be over? That was today. It's the next day and I realized I'd never recorded a conclusion for this vlog, so here it is.